You know, as Jim Rogers says, one thing history teaches you that people don't learn from history.
You look at books like 1984 and Atlas Shrugged, and you see, my gosh, how on earth could they have seen this coming? These were supposed to be fictional books, but they predicted the future and what we're living through now. I think it's just because, to your earlier point, history repeats. Or if it doesn't repeat exactly, it rhymes. I mean, I was doing a lot of research just over the last couple of days on World War I and how World War I started. And it is eerily similar to what we're seeing.
The Weimar Republic.
That was World War II. And as far as their hyperinflation, but World War I was really the
World War I that set up. I mean, that's what it was a chain reaction. Keep going.
Yeah, but the Duke gets shot,
right,
wherever he was in Slovenia or something like that. Basically, then you have the two groups. You know, Austria, and then Austria and Hungary, and then the other group. You have all of these larger countries that back one of the smaller countries that hate each other. And, you know, then the world gets kind of separated into two groups, and then they go to war. And you see the same thing happening today with Russia. You've got larger countries that are siding with them, and then you've got other countries that are siding with the West. So you have two economies, especially Ukraine, that are relatively small. Now, they're wildly important because they provide a lot of the food and energy for the world. That's for sure. I'm not saying they're not important.
Ukraine is the breadbasket to so many countries throughout the world.
Yeah, right. You got natural gas, you got potash, you got fertilizer, you've got lumber,
lithium,
you've got a lot of stuff there.
Lithium for batteries.
In Russia and Ukraine. But my point is, you've got, from a standpoint of GDP, you've got two countries that are relatively small compared to the Japans and the Chinas and the United States. But yet they're in this conflict. You know, everyone, all these huge countries that do have, you know, a lot of economic power and huge militaries are picking sides, and you can see it escalate, and it just feels the same. Obviously, I hope it's not, and there are no certainties, there are only probabilities.